Hello and welcome back to Love Advice TV. My name is Coach Adrian and I am a relationship expert specialized in helping people overcome tough times. To give you a little bit of hope, a little bit of perspective, and some key insights for you to feel empowered and to turn things around. Today I wanted to do a video on things to say to save a breakup, okay? So I'm very often asked, what can I do? What can I say to change the way that my ex feels about me? And I don't believe in, quick fixes, band-aid solutions, or one magical thing that you can say to your significant other to completely get a clean slate. But there are a few powerful statements that one can make after a breakup to start to shift the way that your significant other feels about you. And one of them is, I want you to be happy even if it's not with me. I want you to be happy even if it's not with me. Why? Why is this so powerful? Because you are in a vulnerable, desperate situation. You've probably made all sorts of mistakes and you're coming from a very selfish place at the moment. Selfish in the sense that you don't want to lose your significant other because you feel that they can make you happy, or having them in your life is to your benefit. And your ex is also in a selfish mindset. They're probably the ones that have initiated the breakup because they felt that they needed to separate themselves from you in order to be happy, in order to be fulfilled. And by letting them know that you want them to be happy, even if it's not with you, and obviously you need to say this it needs to come from a genuine place. You need to do the legwork, right? To actually start to feel this way. Magic can happen in the sense that you're breaking the selfish cycle here. You are able to overcome your lower nature, your selfish desires, to give them true love, to want what's best for them no matter how it makes you feel, no matter what impacts it may or may not have on you. And when you're able to show love to your significant other in that way, because you're both in a selfish mindset, this sort of statement will stand out, especially if it's genuine, right? And you can quickly start to shift the way that they feel about you, because in essence, you will have shifted the way that you communicate with them and your expectations. So you cannot just say that and then 10 minutes later or the next day beg them to take you back, because then it has no value. But if you're able to utter those words and then really truly act in that way, to bring those words into reality through your actions and the way that you interact and communicate with them, the odds are that you're going to be so detached and so loving and so caring that they're going to want to be with you. They're going to want to interact with you. And even if they don't want to right away, it's okay. You will have planted the seeds and a healthy foundation for a new type of relationship together. Also, another powerful statement that you can make when it comes to communication after the breakup is to simply say that there are many things that I can now see that you were trying to convey to me, right? So it's this idea of letting your partner know that you now see where they're coming from. I can see what you meant now. Not because I want to get back with you, but because I've been working on myself, for me. And I believe that this breakup is probably for the best because it's made me a better person, right? So once you tell your partner that you can now understand what they meant, because you're going through a process of personal transformation for yourself, you are in essence conveying to them that you are growing and that you are thankful despite the fact that you are separated, which is definitely not what they expect. They expect you to be miserable, to beg, to plead, to be depressed, and to want to be with them. And they intrinsically don't think that you can change, or that you don't that you can't change quickly. That's why they broke up with you. They failed to believe that you have this ability to turn things around and to make them happy. And so if you really take time to meditate on those two statements, right? Understanding what they meant and going through a personal transformation for yourself, as well as this notion of I want you to be happy even if it's not with me. And turn this into actions and the way that you will carry yourself around them. The odds are that in time, your ex will chase you because you will be so detached, because you will be so loving to them in a real, genuine way, not in a selfish, attached type of way. So I hope this was helpful. I know that some of you will disagree because you don't want your ex to be happy if it's not with you, but that's the truth. That's what works in my coaching sessions, and that's what true love is all about. So I hope that you will take my advice to heart, and you'll see that amazing things will happen, and you'll be a success story too. As always, keep fighting the good fight, and all the very best.